second batch of the debate. So welcome again to the 747 National Values Charter Campus Debate and Capacity Building 2024. The South Zone, Southside, make some noise! Great Nigerian student! Great Nigerian student! Now, the team A is Ignatius Ajuru University, ladies and gentlemen. And the team B is University of Calabar, Cross River State once more. All right, debaters, you have 4 minutes for this debate, and you have 10 seconds of buzzer for, but please keep to time because the judges are going to penalize you when you go too far, okay? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the first speakers will go head-to-head first, then the second speaker, we go head-to-head. And do not forget that the accumulative total is what will determine who is the winner. And today, the fourth zoner winner will be going on with 5 million naira, and the second winner will be going on with 2 million naira. And do not forget, the first winner, the first place winner, will have the chance to compete in Abuja, the national championship, winning 20 million naira. So welcome on stage the first speaker of Ignatius Ajuru University of Education, Port Harcourt. A round of applause. Introducing government promises and citizens' responsibilities in nation building. A round of applause one more time for.
Thank you. Good morning, panel of judges. My name is Christian Nebari, and I'm here to actually discuss this important issue. It is the National Values Charter, striking the balance between government promises and citizens' responsibilities in nation building. First, we need to talk about this debate in 3 folds. First, I'll talk about government promises. I'll talk about citizens' responsibilities. I'll also talk about what nation building is and how we intend to drive all of this. First, when we talk about the government promises, first, when we talk about the national charter to start with, looking at the situation of Nigeria at the moment, where we have unrest, we have restiveness, we have agitations from various regions, I think it is the appropriate time for us to talk about national charter, a document that will strike a balance between government and then the citizens. We also need to understand very well that the National Values Charter is talking about a social bond between the government and then the citizens. First, on the part of the government, we have equality. By this, all citizens are inclusive in the scheme of things, irrespective of ethnicity, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of religion. We also talk about democracy. Democracy is a kind of government the chapter advocates for. We have entrepreneurship, and that's what government is promising us. Government also promises peace, the promise is inclusivity, government is promising freedom and justice, government promises meritocracy, that jobs will be gotten freely. Now, on the side of the citizens, we also need to talk about the responsibilities. We'll talk about duty of care, we'll talk about discipline, we'll talk about tolerance, we also need to talk about, other things like leadership, we'll talk about other things like respect. Now, first, how do we strike the balance? Looking at the situation of Nigeria, the government responsibilities, especially bringing about democracy, let's also talk about how the citizens need to respond. By sticking strictly, being disciplined to obey rules and regulations, obey the laws of the land, then we are striking a balance between the policies. Now, let us also look at it from the aspect of inclusivity. If the government is promising inclusivity, then the citizens themselves should also be prepared. How do you prepare? Prepare yourself by getting empowerment, getting skills, and make sure that you're ready at all times to freely drive this whole issue. Now, let's also talk about how do we also strike this balance. We'll strike the balance, so we'll talk about the duty of care. Now, the government responsibility is to provide security. It is a duty of the citizens to also provide what's called duty of care. Be your brother's keeper. Whenever you see a situation of insecurity, report it to the government, because the government has promised things to provide security. We also have to be watchful, watching out for the things that are not in order, so that the government can always provide it. Now, it is also important that we tolerate our brothers is very important. Tolerance, that's the only way we can live as Nigerians. We tolerate each other's religion because this has caused a lot of religious crisis in the country. So as citizens, we need to imbibe culture of tolerance. And this can also be possible when we drive this charter through the following means. Driving the charter, we have to talk about means like the National Youth Service Corps, where everybody has to come together. By this, we inculcate each other's culture, appreciate each other's culture, tolerance can be promoted. We also promote this very much when we talk about brigades, introduce brigades, the Y brigades, and all of that. This way we can drive the charter. We should incorporate value orientation as part of, I've talked about the ITF, that's Industrial Training Fund. Also the introduction and promotion of national symbols. The national anthem, symbols, the national flag should be respected and placed in offices, and then that way we can drive this charter. It's also important that we should bring about nationalization of cartoon animation of cartoon, introducing this to children, also introducing this to our curriculum. The school should begin at this moment to start imbibing the culture of tolerating each other, to start practicing all of this, learning this way, we can also have that. Now, we should also ensure that there's a global reputation management campaign going ahead in all of the country, going on everywhere. This way, we can also move this charter. Orientation programs for appointed and elected government officials. This way, we can also drive the charter. Ladies and gentlemen, if Nigeria wants to be safe, and Nigeria should be better, the government, the citizens must sit up to put this together. And the National Values Charter is promoting that. Thank you very much.
I think the judges have taken notes. We have criteria here. We do not allow those points. I'm sure you know that. Okay. Anyway, we go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's go quickly to the second round of this debate. The South make some noise! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, with a rousing round of applause, let us welcome our Team A, Ignatius, Ajuru, University of Education, Port Harcourt! Make way, contestants. A round of applause! Of Calabar, Cross River State! Make way. I acknowledge them. You are the host. Make way. A round of applause for them as they make it to the podium, to their seat building conference. Because this is not just about money. This is about instilling values. This is about our national identity project. The federal government national identity project is for us all to imbibe the values. The 747 National Values Charter is not just a document, but a social contract between the government and the citizens.